Are Satanists more united than Christians? Good question. So you see a lot of rallies, like there's one I believe in Boston recently, where they're saying it's the biggest gathering of Satanists, right? And Christians who are not mature, they'll say, look, they're more united than the church. But when you look at scripture, the Bible's clear on several things. Proverbs 16 to 19 talks about 6 things that God hates. He used the word specifically abomination, right? Some of it mentioned is lying, sowing discord, a false witness with a lying spirit. They're breathing out a lying spirit. Pneuma is breath. It's referring to an unclean spirit behind that, right? God calls his remnant of the true sold out church to be in one accord. And often when people divide over non-salvational issues, it can open them up to seducing spirits, to carnality, to religious demons, and that would more than likely open them up to sin. Now, in the enemy's camp, you got verses like Romans 16, 17 to 18, talking about how Satan causes division. Jude 1, 18, 19, Acts 15, 1 to 5. There's a tons of verses all over scripture. Basically, the enemy is only united in the souls of men. This is why during deliverance sessions, you have demons casted out that were united in lies inside of people, right? But by Christ and his word, his blood, his authority, and the resurrection power, people are freed from that bondage. The enemy has a common goal to oppose Jesus and his church, but there is likely a competing agenda, even in Satan's kingdom, because of unclean spirits and their pride at the very root. You have to understand, the devil is not more united, and Satanists are not more united than the church, because the true church that God has called is going to endure to the end, or they're going to be taken away. Either or, you know. Satanists, they're united for a season. God is allowing certain things to happen. He's allowing the Antichrist to rise. He's going to allow one world government, one world religion. But that doesn't mean it's unity, because it's not unity in truth. It's unity in lies. It's a deception. It's a fallacy. And you have nothing to be anxious about at the end of the day. It should provoke you as a believer to be more united with others. I know it's difficult sometimes when people, again, as I said, if they're fleshy, carnal, religious, because the spirits that are in behind that don't want them to unite. It's up to you at the end of the day. You know, when Christians are being beheaded for their faith, you're not going to argue about non-salvational issues.